I think this is the clearest example of Frost Cave being noticeable from below. I'm back at the Hook, second tallest mountain possible in Valheim. Look at this generation, and then you can see the nub of the Frost Cave roof up there. Yeah, like you can see it up there. Anyway, that's not the topic of today's video. Topic of today's video is why aren't there members of certain tiers of weapons? So, why isn't there a plain spear? Or a mountain sledge? Or a plain sledge? Or things of that nature. I understand below, so if they're not discovered yet, if they are locked behind a certain tier in terms of power, like there being like no flint sword, no flint atgear. It's like, okay, they want them to be unlocked. But then when we already have seen the weapons, like there's no plains tier battle axe, like what's good with that? And Dev Smith has said, hey, yeah, you know, there's a reason behind that. And we don't know the reason. I have no idea what the reason is. I would assume that there's a lot of plain stuff that might be in the Mistlands update. I don't know. Maybe. Not sure. But then why not mountain stuff? Like, where's the mountain at gear? And some people have really weird ideas of why. I think the weirdest idea is it's to incentivize you to use other types of weapons. Like, oh yeah, no, I've been going so hard on bows, clubs, polearms. I've just been going super deep into those. Let me just pick up the silver knife now and absolutely get my shit rolled instead of just using iron atgear in the mountains. It's like, you know, of course I'm going to use the iron atgear in the mountains. Like, the weapons stand on their own merits, not on the fact that other weapons are unavailable. Like, yeah, I'm still gonna use a weapon that's one tier below if it's just gonna still hold the mechanical use. I'm gonna use a weapon that's 2 tiers below if it still holds that mechanical niche. You know, I'm still using the Huntsman bow in the plains because of the lower aggro property. Still using the iron sledge in the plains for bits and pieces because that sledge AoE is really good behind a barrier, a natural barrier, or a building or something. And I'm definitely going to use the Iron Acure in the early part of the plains because that shit can stagger lock a locks. Is the Silver Knife going to do that? No. No, it is not. So, the weapons have to stand on their own merits, and the skill levels invested in the weapons of each tier are going to kind of enforce that. You're going to get way less damage on DPS weapons like knives and spears if you're just moving into them in the mountain tier. You know, it's just like, yeah, of course, your DPS is going to be absolutely trash. Like, that was the whole point of that weapon too. It's DPS. So I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. What, you want me to grind an hour? 2 hours? 5 hours? So I can have good DPS all of a sudden, which is still going to be worse than having the proactive control of the gear? No. No, absolutely not. I wouldn't do this stuff even in multiplayer. It's like, okay, well, you can make Silver Sword, and that's going to hold up all the way and have a use for Yagluth, and I already have investments in swords. So If I'm a DPS guy in multiplayer, I'm going swords. You know? I'll just continue on along. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna make a spear or whatever. Yeah, you know, I'm big representative of the at gear. Like, people know me as, like, at gear guy, even though I'm a Frostner guy. Just because I bring the good word of the at gear. Yeah, there being no silver tier at gear, it's like, sure, the iron at gear pulls its weight all the way through the mountains and beyond, but the way that iron get is balanced out side grades in certain weapon qualities, like the low aggro of the huntsman bow versus just the damage and the poison of the Draugr or Frostner just being straight up better than the Porcupine with the control, and it's like, yeah, I want side grades. I know you guys can make side grades. Just make side grades. Just make side grades as a part of a mini update. It's okay. I believe in you. You've done very well with the light armor so far with Root and Fenris. These have been recent additions and they've been incredible. So, I believe. Whatever reasons, I don't think they're real. I don't think these reasons are legit. I think you can do it. I think it's fine. Let me know what you think. Let me know which weapon of a missing tier that you would want. Me personally, Mountain At Gear. But I did put up this question in a community tab poll, and the majority of people were just like, just give me them all. Just give me all of the missing ones. Just fill in the gaps. You can do it. And it's like, yeah. People don't really believe that the reasons are terribly legitimate. So yeah, here's hoping it's coming in the Mistlands, you know? Hopefully. Well, they made the silver knife after all. Bye.